What you guys, got another video here for you. The other day we made a video about Microsoft's massive changes coming to Windows 11. They've also made another announcement where Microsoft have said they're promising more control over feature rollouts of their feature updates on Windows 11. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. And you can see one of their pledges was to reduce disruption from Windows updates. Receiving updates should be predictable and easy to plan around. So they're giving you more control basically. And that's what they mentioned in that article. Now, for all of the naysayers that say Microsoft are not going to do anything, it's just a broken promise that they always do. Well, Microsoft have already put a controlled feature rollout into action. This is otherwise known as CFR, which means new features are gradually rolled out in a controlled manner, starting with most compatible devices. When Microsoft detects that the feature is stable and it's not causing problems, it rolls out that update to more PCs. This is what they're going to be doing in the future, which I think is great news for Windows 11 users. This way, we should have less problems, less bugs, and less downtime through Microsoft's blunders with botched updates. So basically, using CFR features may be gradually rolled out, starting with devices that can install the monthly optional non-security preview releases. Microsoft have explained all of this on their page, and I'll show you that in a second. And it's basically a support document explaining how CFR is going to work. Microsoft go on to say that they are going to validate each of these features, and when it's ready to be rolled out, they will gradually roll it out to new devices and eventually include enabled by default in a subsequent monthly security update. So that's what Microsoft plan on doing in the future, and I think this is a good move. Now, I can understand a lot of people's points in the comments of most of the Windows videos that we make on this channel, but unfortunately some of these people are just on the hate train of Microsoft and have no intention of actually seeing what Microsoft have to offer. I think people forget that they are a $1 trillion company and they can literally roll out changes to their operating system very, very quickly and turn this ship around pretty quick. And hopefully they do, and this is the real case, because I use Windows on a daily basis like a lot of people, and we just want a stable operating system. And we're starting to see real life examples of CFR in action, because some people haven't even got the new start menu yet, and that's because Microsoft are gradually rolling these features out to stable systems. They are checking and validating to make sure that it's going to work with that system before they roll these updates out. Now, hopefully we'll see how successful CFR is going to be in the up and coming months, because as they start to roll out updates, it's always been a case where we always end up with really bad updates that have caused major problems. Hopefully this goes away, and this is a successful integration for Microsoft's new Windows updates feature like CFR. So in the future, if you're one of these people that have a particular feature on your computer and someone else doesn't have it, it's because of CFR. It may not have rolled this update out to you right away because your computer hasn't been validated yet whether it's going to be stable on your PC. And I think this is the way they're going with this particular CFR feature. Now, Microsoft also went on to say they are just not concentrating on feature updates. This will also be for critical bug fixes, and these will also be rolled out in a controlled manner as well. So you're not going to even know when this update will be applied to your PC. It's just going to be rolled out when it's ready to be rolled out to your device. Each device is going to be different when they receive these updates. Now, I wouldn't have called this delivering continuous innovation in Windows 11 because it's been an absolute nightmare of late, but basically I'll leave a link for this in the video description. It does talk about CFR and some other features inside the Windows Updates program, which you can look forward to in the future. And hopefully a lot of these problems are going to go away. I really do hope so, because obviously Windows 11 has had some major issues with Windows updates, and you can see a phased and measured approach. And it goes on to say that their phased and measured approach may introduce new features using the controlled feature rollout CFR technology, which is also in the Windows Insider program and with Microsoft Edge. And it just goes on to say Microsoft will announce new enhancements and features when they're ready, including documenting features shipped outside of the annual feature updates using our well-known existing process. And it goes on to explain all about that there. There's loads more information inside of this document that might be useful for you if you want to understand more about it and how it's all going to be pushed out to us, the users of Windows 11. It just explains that their unique build and KB numbers for each monthly security update and optional non-security preview releases. And it goes on to say about their broad-scale communication via the Windows Release Health Dashboard, social media, and other channels, including blogs. So that's what they're going to be doing there as well. There's also some changes for enterprise and educational organizations. Also, they went on to say that they are working on CFR Point, where we want you to get access to features with more control over deciding what you want to see. And this was explained by Marcus Ashe, where it says they're also working on CFR Point, and it goes into details there on what he said on his X account or Twitter account. So what does this all mean for us, the users of Windows? Well, I personally think that a lot of people are hoping that every single problem will go away, and I just don't think that's going to be the case. There's always going to be issues with Windows, whether it be small minor ones. Hopefully some of the bigger issues that we've been having of late with Windows 11 goes away, because even Linux and macOS and Android, they all have issues as well. Now granted, it might not be on the scale of what Windows 11 has been going through over the past few months, but hopefully this will be the end of these issues and we can start to get back to having a stable operating system where we have more controlled Windows updates. We can all hope. That's what I would say. We'll just have to wait and see what Microsoft come up with and how successful this CFR update program is going to be. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below, whether you think this is going to solve problems with Windows 11. It will certainly solve one of the problems with Windows 11. They've still got a few other things they need to fix on Windows 11, but this is a step in the right direction, so we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, with that said, I think that's going to be about it for this video. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Just want to say a quick shout out to all my YouTube members who have joined my YouTube members group. I really do appreciate the support. If you haven't joined our Discord server yet, the link is in the video description, and I shall catch you in the very next video, or I'll see you on the Discord server for a chat. Bye for now.